What is up, guys? My name is Matchbox and welcome to another episode of Sakura Space. And last episode we had a really cool, awesome makeout session with fucking Nami. Holy fuck! I did not think we were that close to her, but damn. I mean, the signs were there that the fucking Nami liked Sheikah. I'm like, damn. That was something new. Fuck. I like that shit. I'm glad they put that shit in there. Like, fuck yeah, another kiss action. Well, let's see. We're calling out Kotori's name. Kotori. Damn, I keep forgetting. Kotori, are you in there? Deathly silence. Kotori. I find out the security door isn't active. Walking inside, I find out that she's nowhere to be found. Kotori, are you hiding among all these animals? Oh, that's her room? Oh, that's fucking cute. She could be. There's enough of them to bury someone in. Come on, Kotori. You know better to ignore your captain. Still no response. She must not be in here then. I can't help but take a moment to look more closely at her stuffed animals. Every single one of them is a different planet that we have visited. In her own way, Kotori is collecting little memories from across the cosmos. Oh, that's cool. That's fucking amazing. Collection. Not a bad thing. Nami's room is impressive. It is impressive in how pristine it is. Culture is interesting in the sheer chaos that manifests itself in here. You can learn a lot about someone just by having a closer look at what they have. My room is rather plain compared to theirs. A series of bunks and nothing particularly personal standing out of it. Even though I'm chasing this insanely huge bounty, I never lived as though I am rich. I don't even know what I should do once I get all that money. Underneath the mound, I pull out a teddy bear. Wait, you pull out a teddy bear? That's right. This bear was from the one planet we stayed on. Oh, okay, so how is what you every time you finish a bounty you have to, how you say, take a teddy bear or something? It's hard to believe that you could find such a beautiful place in the universe. It was advertised as a luxury planet, but I suppose this isn't particularly relevant. But she loved that world. She didn't want to leave it at all. Crystal clear lakes, several multicolored moons which sailed through the night sky. Every day was like a pleasant summer day. It's amazing to believe that the era morphing technology is capable of altering a planet to such an incredible degree. But alas, I'm not sticking to the task at hand. I still need to find Kotori. Wait, I do not want to make myself panic, but maybe Kotori has already been attacked by Akane. How plausible would that be? It's very plausible. You can check on her. I mean, hang on, let me save here. It is very plausible she could be captured. Well, why not check, just in case? Akane could have sneaked in here somehow. But if she did, how come there's no alarms triggered or anything? The entire security system is fine-tuned to trigger upon even the slightest suspicious thing happening. It's too unlikely for me to consider it. I'm just jumping to conclusions at this point. Kotori could have just been having a swim at this hour. She does not have a lot to do at the moment, so she would be trying her best to stay active. Wait, weren't she just in the pool though? I mean, you could have seen her there. Isn't that I hear noises coming from the simulation room? Simulation scenario over. Perfect score. Alright! Kotori bounced out of the room happily and pumps her fist in the air. I finally did it! She sees me standing there. Oh, Captain. Came to see me, did you? Just checking up on you, Kotori. I thought you were allowed to the simulation room after the last incident. Well, we're currently on the high alert, and swimming didn't really help but put me at ease. So I thought a good old-fashioned dungeon crawl would help. Please don't tell me that you're burned out of the simulation room again. No. It was that one dungeon that we spent heaps on time on. Do you remember that one? The overgrown undergrowth dungeon? Please don't remind me of those days. But I had so much fun in that dungeon. I didn't. How exactly did you get a perfect score in a simulation of that dungeon by yourself? Well, I decided I have to start taking things more seriously. This Akane character sounds like she's going to be a bad news, no matter what way you look at it. So I want to be ready. I need to protect everyone with these two daggers. She flushes them in the air. Did you see that? See what?
Exactly.
Kotori laughs in her own bad joke. But I can't help but smile too. Man, that was fucking funny. It's like fucking SpongeBob. He goes, "Let me run over that boulder. You want me to do it again?" Playing along with her ridiculous jokes is fun.
You really do get me, Captain. That's why it's important that we are Aikane. I like the way things are around here, and we won't need someone like her ruining it for us. Don't you think?
Exactly. It's good to know that you're in a good health, Kotori. Just try not to burn out the simulation room.
I will try not to.
Before I can turn to leave, she puts her hand on my shoulder.
Can I come with you for a moment, Captain?
Permission granted. Kotori seems to be thinking about something.
I've been looking into the cult following we apparently have. And it's silly.
How did one of us here know about it in the first place?
All I do with my digital pad is play online games.
You and Nami would
Bother looking up anything like this either.
It's more or less true. I tend to avoid more pop culture like news, like the plague. I only ever look up information on politics.
This means I have fans. How exciting is that? Imagine, there's probably an entire galaxy worth of people out there following our adventures. That's cool, don't you think?
It is cool, I suppose, but doesn't that warrant some scrutiny? It is possible that this cult following we have could interfere with our current bounty. Let me think. We should keep a low profile. I suppose it's nice. I mean, it's our fans. I mean, go ahead. I suppose it's nice. We should really have capitalized on this, though. Maybe we could have done some merchandising and earned ourselves a steady income.
I guess so. On the other hand, don't you think that's weird that people have been reporting sightings of us all over the galaxy?
That's true. That also means that we cannot operate or do anything with any real discretion. If Akane is using this information to her advantage, then it is troubling. It's a wide galaxy, but there aren't any intergalactic laws forbidding this, considering the massive cultural differences between many of the empires here. So I guess that there's nothing much we can do about it.
Even if we can't do anything about it, we should enjoy it. We're intergalactic stars, Captain.
Somehow that does not comfort me at all.
Either way, I'll make sure that you're safe, Captain. You can trust me to get the job done every time.
I am most certain that I can, but I do not wish to be a burden. Perhaps I should go practice my skills in a simulation room too.
It always pays to practice, Captain. If you don't, then that amazing precision of yours will slowly wear away. And we don't want that. After all, you're so delicate with your fingers. They always touch all right.
Professionalism, Kotori. Let's not forget professionalism.
Fine. But you'll give in one day. That professionalism of yours cannot keep me away forever.
So carefree, this girl. If only I can live my life as she does.
Above all else, I will protect everything here. Even amid laying down on my life, I will protect the pride of my company. That is my sworn duty.
There's no need to be so dramatic. Akane isn't out to kill us.
Even so, I do not want to lose to the likes of her, and I won't. None of us will.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Seriously, you can barely see anything, but I guess you can see a little bit here, but it's okay, I guess. I mean, like, it's really good artwork though. Those daggers look pretty cool. She pulls out her daggers and shows them to me.
See these two blades, Captain? I repaired them, looked after them, and used them ever since we've been all together. I wield these blades for you, Captain. There's no one else in this world universe that I wouldn't wield them for.
Okay, I need to be closer. I can't read this shit. It's like a small window. She flashes them through the air, streaks of golden light illuminating the area around her.
Why do I have these? There's nothing I won't be able to beat. I'm sure of it.
When Kotori gets fired up, you can't help but feel energized. Okay. Oh man, hang on. Let me drink some water real quick. Good stuff.
So you don't have to Don't you worry about anything, Captain. You can believe in me. Akane won't know what's about to hit her.
She happily twirls the blades around in her hands.
As sure as the sun rises from the horizon on Earth, I will capture her and earn us the 1 billion Imperial dollars.
I do have faith in you, Kotori. I do. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad Kotori will be by my side for the whole thing. Despite her personality quirks, she is one of the most reliable people I have ever met. When she says she's going to do something, she does it. And she does it with the best of her ability. Seeing her standing there in front of that glass window, the cosmos her backdrop, it creates almost a surreal image in my head. She does look rather stunning in that bodysuit of hers. Damn. But can I let my imagination start running off by itself?
Captain, hello? You're spacing up.
Pardon me.
As I was saying, there's no way that I whip all the things could beat these daggers. All it would take is a single cut and she would be unarmed.
At the same time, you shouldn't underestimate her. Why am I yawning? I haven't been yawning. It's always when I'm reading for some reason. If she somehow managed to snare your arms with her whip.
Don't worry about that. I am prepared, Captain. That's why I was training. AI, what was my score again?
Kotori achieved a perfect score in the simulation.
She is more ready for combat than ever. See? Don't just worry. Now just don't worry.
Remember that overconfidence can be very easily be your downfall. Your opponent isn't going to be easy to defeat like a simulation. Long after that, we continue to talk. Kotori eventually heads back to her room, leaving me to go elsewhere. Now that I had a moment to relax, I can focus on the task at hand. Man, I mean, shit. I don't like that CG. I really like that CG. I really do like that CG. Even though it's like a little, it's like a little, you can see that like the nipples like in their areola, but it's pretty cool. I like how like art style of her blade looked. It was fucking. They look badass. Let's see what else. And now that I have a moment to relax, I can focus on the task at hand. It is important to take breaks to remain at peak. From performance. I can't read for shit. If you leave a machine on for too long, it'll eventually burst itself out. People aren't so different. It's been silent dispute us being on high alert. As we discussed, we must be taking her time. She must be taking her time. We don't know where she is hiding, so we can wait until we're vulnerable. I see someone walking down the hallway. Captain, Nami. After what only happened about an hour ago, both of us had gone back to being professional. I think that was just what Nami needed to focus on too. Have you seen anything unusual? Not at all. It's been very quiet around here. She looks around her. It's been too quiet, you know. I do not think I have ever heard a mouse moving around on board. It doesn't feel right, I agree.
It puts me off, you know.
What does exactly?
The idea that she could be watching us this entire time.
Well, it's possible that she's waiting for us at least. But I understand you. Nami's someone who takes her privacy quite seriously.
Now that I think about it, the fact that we have a cult following is also strange.
I suppose it is, but you know how it works? We're living in a massive galaxy with a lot of bored people in it. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So the idea of people following our shenanigans, it isn't that far-fetched. We do lead an unusual life after all.
I don't like it either way.
I know, but we can't do anything about it right now. We don't know when Akane is going to strike.
She must be confident that she can trade blows with us if she reveals herself.
That is exactly what I thought at the time.
Also, all of those drones she sent you, how do you suppose she got those in such short notice? They were newer model too, which was only recently imported into the ship for sale.
Let's see. She could, like I said. Oh shit! No. They must have all belonged to her. She stole them. Either way, she has them, but there's not really someone. I mean, you can check out which store sells them. And you can maybe get a lead there. Like, how do you suppose they got all these things from here? Maybe she stole them. Maybe she bought them. I think she bought them because, I don't know. I think that she must have owned all of them. She has enough money to purchase that many bots for her own personal use. Well, they must have been purchased off-world. You said yourself that this model was only recently imported and made really for sale. So, someone buying such a large quantity of these drones with her bugs would not have gone unnoticed. Neither would she have been able to steal this many in a short notice, not to mention programming them. So she had to have brought them with her when she arrived here. Yes, I think you're onto something, Captain. We're beginning to form a profile of her now. She must be someone with status or wealth, in addition of her training. I'm not in agreement. That forms a fascinating profile, doesn't she? Doesn't it? It does. This bound is turning out to be interesting. A drop of water falls from the ceiling, interrupting our train of thought. Huh? Damn. There must be a hole in the pipe system somewhere. Guess we'll have to get someone to... I'll trail off as I look more closely at the water drop. Doesn't look like a water at all, but some vividly colored blue gel. It's sticky. It has a strange consistency. What on earth could it be? To my surprise, the drop of my finger begins to move ever so slightly. At first, I think my eyes are playing tricks on me, but no matter how many times I blink, it's still moving. Captain, is something wrong? Nami, do not move. I think there's something in these pipes. What do you mean by that? Something? Just hold still. I put my hand slowly ever so toward the small puddle of blue gel that has accumulated on the floor. When I tap it with my finger, it starts to move. My reflexes kick in and I quickly pull my hand away. A flood of blue gel erupts from the opening above me. Captain, get out of my way. Get out of the way. Okay. Please don't tell me it does the same thing. Oh my god. It rips fucking clothes. I love gels, dude. Fucking gels rip off clothes. Nami shoves me, just in time for the blue gel to ensnare her. Writhing in and trapping that blue gel quickly envelops her legs and chest. It quivers and it vibrates as sticky tendrils begin to prevent Nami from moving. More and more ooze drips from the ceiling, piling on top of her. It settles on her chest, squeezing and touching her. What is this thing doing? The gel appears to be massaging her. Get it off me! The ooze seems to be coating her all over. Once it's thoroughly enveloped on her body, it begins to vibrate slowly. Small quivers and movements are visible through the gel's surface. Ami tries to scrape it off herself, but it's useless. Every time she pushes it away, it just makes it the way back. Two strands of gel behind her, arms to the ground, preventing her from resisting. It's touching me all over. I move towards her with my hands out, hoping that I can succeed where she failed. No, don't touch it. You'll be dragged into it too. A small gas escapes her lips as the slime clams down hard around her chest. But can I help but notice how it's creeping in between her thighs too? The entirety of its mass is caressing, touching, and massaging all over her all over. Soon, her face turns bright red. I can hear her breathing become heavy. What is this thing? Why is it doing this? Just hold still. I have an idea. Okay. This is embarrassing. So hurry up. Pull my pistol from my belt. Pistol configuration. EMP. All living things have some sort of form of electrical current moving through their body. There's two possibilities with this gel. It's either a living thing or it's some sort of nanotechnology. Either way, the EMP should at least get it to let go. Probably won't deliver enough oof of a punch to destroy it. Close your eyes, Nami. She's panting heavily due to the gel's movements, but she complies. I squeeze down the trigger and the EMP wave erupts from its barrel. The gel stops moving for a moment. Did it work? Don't move. Keep an eye on the gel. It begins to condense itself on top of Nami's chest. Then it erupts, showering the entire hall with its goo. Damn, just EMP just. Damn. Sticky globs of gel slide lifelessly down the walls of the hallway. Well. Are you alright, Nami? I'm fine. She gets back up to her feet slowly. She wipes some of the goo off her suit. I remember I've seen this gel before. It's a brand of massage gel from another galaxy. Massage gel? I have not heard of such thing before. I'm surprised that you haven't. It's a very popular item for relieving stress. Especially some variants of it. This is obviously an attack by Akane. She must have trapped some of this gel in the piping above us. A completely non-lethal but yet humiliating attack. Damn her. Nami, don't get angry. Akane's attempt to throw us off. Even our reputation takes a blow. It doesn't matter if we pull this off. It's apparent that I had not yet been taking her seriously though. For now, let's get something to repair this leak. Nami's eyes wander onto the nearby ventilation shaft. Do you think she might have used the vents to get in here? Possibly. It's company policy not to obscure or place any objects in the vent system, so we couldn't place any security countermeasures there. Well, I have to talk about this somewhere else. This probably isn't the only camera that's watching us. Agreed. And yeah, that's when we're gonna end the episode. Damn, that was 2 CGs in one, guys. I mean, I hope you guys like them. I mean, that's fucking hot with Nami. God damn. Attacks by gel. Shit. Alright, so that's where I'm gonna end the episode. If you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode of Sakura in Space. See you guys later. Goodbye.